Hey, Father Kevin Kennedy here, and welcome to my office. A question for you. How has your patience been lately? This pandemic is lasting a long time, and it has been a real test of my patience. Maybe it's tested your patience a few times as well. But impatience is nothing new for me because as a child, my mother used to constantly tell me, calm down, be patient, stop fidgeting. It's harder now to be patient than ever. And some of us can't wait to get back to our regular activities, get out there and do all the things that we used to do. But they're telling us that's not going to happen for a long time, that we won't really be back together in the same way we were until a vaccine is developed. And that's probably, a year or more off. So for most people, this pandemic has not been easy, and patience is one of the areas that we really could use a little help. For some people, the pandemic has just been downright tragic, and we continue to keep those people in our prayers, and we ask God's blessing on family members who have lost loved ones to the pandemic. But in the midst of this, practicing patience is probably a good thing for us to do. St. Paul, in his letter to the Ephesians, says, be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. And yes, the last couple of months has been a real test of our patience, much more than usual. I know I've lost my patience with many things. I've lost my patience with the situation in general. I've lost my patience with others. I've lost my patience with God. And I've lost patience with myself on several occasions. So in many ways, my patience has been tested. Nothing works the way it used to. And there are new ways to do everything. Oh, worse yet, we're told don't do anything. So the bad news about patience is this. Patience is something we cultivate over many years. It takes a long time to cultivate patience. So if we didn't have patience before the pandemic started, it's not as if we're going to be able to snap our fingers and have patience overnight. So the good news is that we can start practicing having patience. We can start becoming patient people. That's the good news. So we can pray for patience every day. Patience is a virtue that's, derived from an ultimate certainty that God's in control and our dependence is completely upon God. And then we can be more patient with ourselves, realizing that we can't control everything. So to practice patience, I think we need to be more willing to talk with one another about what frustrates us and to be able to talk to one another in a conversational way, in a mutually supportive way about what frustrates us. Because patience is not the same thing as just keeping everything bottled up inside of us. Because if we do that, eventually we'll explode, right? I have to have patience with my telephone going off in the middle of a video message. So, as I said, patience is not the same thing as keeping our emotions bottled up. So, here's my advice for having patience, especially during this pandemic. 3 things we can start doing anytime we experience impatience coming on, right? 1, say a quick prayer. It could be as short as, God help me, right? 2, take a deep breath. It's like breathing in the Holy Spirit. It's a cathartic experience. Will you please stop making noise? So say a quick prayer, take a deep breath, And when you can express your frustrations to someone in a conversational manner, we may not be able to change the situation. We may not be able to change many of the things that frustrate us, but we can change how we react to the situation. And we can call on God and others uh, to help us be more patient people. Let's not try to do it on our own. God bless you. I'm praying for you. Please pray for me.